Hey everybody, it's Ryan from Pi Records, and I'm here with Bill from Zebra Mussel. How are you, Bill?
I'm good, Ryan. How you doing?
Very good. I was excited to hear about a new surf band out from the Midwest, and it seems like you've been um, making some waves, so to speak. Tell me a little
Right.
bit about the band.
Yeah, we got started off with the rhythm section, which is Logan and Isaac. They're two brothers who play in a couple other bands with each other and known those guys for a while. So um, we kind of wanted to do an instrumental band for a while, and we'd always kind of gotten together and played, but really kind of settled on the surf thing. Um, and wanting to make some kind of soundtrack style music, pop show, chase scenes, you know, cool elevator music, essentially,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and 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 then we got Frank involved, who's our lap steel, pedal steel guy, and he kind of helped solidify the sort of the whole sound. So we're able to do that kind of Hawaiian, Arthur Lyman loungy kind of stuff, and also get into, you know, obviously some kind of country, sort of Western leaning, twangy stuff too. Um, but yeah, we've just been working on getting recordings together and played a handful of shows here and there. But I
So when did all this start? When did you decide you were going to put this surf band together?
think it was probably 2021 maybe is when we really started putting it together. Um, and yeah, I think it was just when it coming off of COVID and not having, a lot of venues just didn't reopen, or if they stayed open, decided to not do music or something changed and everything was kind of realigning. And so that was a good time, we thought, to just hunker down and write some music and at least keep playing. And it kind of just was born basically. Um, yeah.
So as far as I see you have a Gretsch case back there.
Oh
Uh
yeah.
is that your instrument of choice?
I've got a handful of Gretsch guitars. I play Fenders as well, and I have an SG and things like that. But yeah, with the surf band, that's kind of my go-to.
Okay, okay. So this will air sometime in August. Where is the band going to be at that point as of right now?
We don't have any uh, tours planned necessarily, but I by that point we're hoping to have our EP out. I think so. Um, we've just got some overdubs to do on some tracks that we've already been working on. There's a studio close to us in Neenah, Wisconsin, called Huntington, which is a really cool spot. Um, and they offer kind of a unique service in the fact that you could stay there too. So if you did need to
Oh,
travel there, you're not worried about hotels and stuff like that. So if that is something anyone is ever thinking about to check out, they've got a really impressive amount of equipment. And so it was easy for us because we kind of just go in there and record live, um, the best of our ability, and um, obviously there are some things that we would end up overdubbing, but to get like the kind of core track as the group of us. And they have a pretty good setup for that. So
is that what you're talking about? Is that like a live recording, all playing together?
yeah, yeah, I think that was a thing that I really liked about um, the surf recordings that got me into surf guitar in general. There's a couple of compilations. I should have looked it up before jumped on the call with you, but there was think they were just called like the Lost Legends of Surf Guitar or something like that. They were just a series of like four or five comps. And I loved how all of them were just uh clearly all recorded live in the room with tons of bleed, and it was just kind of capturing lightning in a bottle, sort of, with a
Yeah.
lot of these classic tracks, and so trying to stick to that energy and sort of maybe ignore the fact that we do have a good way of overdubbing things, and you know making really super clean crisp recordings these days, and trying to kind of play with the room and like the spontaneity of knowing, like, all right, if one of us messes up, we got to do this all again, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it kind of keeps it different energy, I guess. And but
Yeah. Lots of practice beforehand, right?
yeah, yeah. Luckily, those guys are so good. I mean, I feel like that's the benefit of everybody that is in this band is pretty busy with their other projects, and so um, it's everyone just plays really well, and so it's nice that those guys can just jump back into it. I feel like, and
Nice.
go right into the studio and stuff.
So before we head out, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to maybe mention something or talk about something I didn't ask about.
Yeah, I think we'll just keep an eye on we're keeping our our social media stuff pretty updated. So I think we're gonna have some releases out soon, and hopefully get some videos out and things like that. Frank, our pedal steel player, is worked in the film industry for his whole life and does a lot of stop motion animation and things like that. So
Oh
we're
wow.
trying to kind of incorporate some of his skills and in doing um, those types of things for visuals for the band. But he, yeah, it's crazy. The zebra mussel, if you're not familiar, is like an invasive species to the Great Lakes
Oh, oh,
system. So it actually is a weird little mussel that sort of attaches to rocks and things like that. They're super sharp and they cut up people's feet and things like that. Um, but yeah, that's sort of where that name comes from. And funny enough, Frank actually did the PSA for the DNR, kind of warning people about
oh
zebra
wow.
mussels back in the day, which is just a crazy kind of uh, coincidence. But so we're gonna try to use some of those images from that initial ad for
Oh
video.
nice.
But yeah, so we'll be doing some more videos with you, kind of talking through our gear and stuff, and um, definitely hit you up when we got some stuff to listen to.
Excellent. Excellent. I can't wait to see your videos. The ones you make for us, but also the ones you're making about what you just talked about with
Yeah,
the PSA. That sounds pretty neat.
it'd be fun. Yeah,
All right, man. Bill, you have a great day. Say hi to the guys for me
yeah, absolutely.
and have a lot of fun recording. And I know you'll be pleased with the outcome.
Awesome, man. Thanks. It was really great to meet you.